Again, that's optional. You don't have to do it, but every single person has so far. Because honestly, that's the hardest part of the business. Have you ever had any rentals try to collect rent? It's a blast, ain't it? Yeah. So that part of the business actually costs us money, but it's a service we offer because we do it for us, and it's easier for us to do it for you. All right. Now, here's what's in it for you. This is the part that gets really, really good. You buy properties for $25.9. So we've based all these charts. These are charts, snapshots. These are not predictions. These are not absolutes. You hear what I'm saying? These are snapshots. If you buy something for $25.9, which you are, and you could buy for less if you buy a package, but if you buy it for $25.9, and we get these monthly payments down through here, these are monthly payments, $250 going to $500, just to show you a range. If we get anywhere in that range of these numbers, these are the option prices that come with those mortgage or those monthly rents. So whatever the rent is here, it ties to an option price. So this is the cash flow amount you make each month. This is when it's rented, once it's occupied. This is the option price that person has for 5 years to purchase that property. Okay? So if a person, hear me now, once the property right here, once the property is occupied, so say a person moved in today into one of your houses that you purchased for $25.9, and for 12 consecutive months, they paid you, I'm going to use an example, of $400 a month, that example we talked about. So they gave you $1,000 down, they start paying you $400 a month, they paid you from the day they moved in, they paid you for 12 consecutive months, $400 a month. How much rent would you collect? $4,800 in rent. The option price for them to purchase that property at $400 a month is $59,500. If they are able to obtain a mortgage in month 12, these are the options here. You would cash out $59,500 in month 12, plus you would have collected $4,800 in rent. Those two add together are $64,300, or on your $25.9, 148% return. If someone pays $500, the option price is $74,400. You would have collected $6,000. Does everybody see that? At $500 a month, $80,400, 210% return. And you say, no, no one in the world is ever going to pay $500 a month for a mortgage. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Then okay, every one of our houses, let's say, only sells for $250 a month. $250 a month, $37,200 is the option. The rent received over a year would be $3,000. The two of them added together is $40,200, 55.21% return in 12 months if that person cashed out at $25.9 purchase price. And remember, the amount of the monthly rent determines the option price. Everybody see that? Therefore, determining the what? Value. Because remember, that's something's worth what someone will pay you for it. So that's what we're selling it for. That's therefore the value. And how do we determine that value? By the monthly payment. So we do it like buy here, pay here for cars. Everybody see that? We do it exactly the opposite. When they pulled into the driveway, they asked how much was it. We asked them some simple questions that arrive at these numbers. Okay, and you guys can see the charts in the room next door. You guys can see the chart in the room next door. Now here's the way we could have said it. If we'd have known that person could afford $400 a month. We could have said, they say, how much is it? We say, oh, we're going to sell or finance that for you, and you're going to pay rent until you get the mortgage. We're going to qualify you for it, no cost to you. That price that you're going to buy for whenever you qualify for that mortgage is $59,500. We're going to amortize that at 7% interest for 30 years, and your payment miraculously is going to be $400 a month. Check my math, I promise you it's right. We do it backwards. We simply determine the monthly payment, and we go backwards from there to determine the purchase price, and backwards from there with the 7% amortization, because when we cash out, that's what we're going to get. Okay? Is everybody follow me? Okay. Remember, you got to think like a banker. If you were a mortgage person, you just want to know I'm selling a house for $59,000. It's all mine. Okay? This way we backed into it, same result, a little different. Now, remember we give them a 5-year option, so this is another snapshot. Same house, same $400, same purchase price. You bought it for $25.9. The difference is they've lived in it now for 60 months, and at the end of 5 years, that 60th month, that's when they obtain a mortgage. I'm just giving you some examples here. At $400 a month, For 60 months, they would have paid you how much in rent? $24,000. 60 times 400. Your option price is now $56,600. The two of those added together is $80,600, or your return at 5 years is 211% on your $25,900. See that? Just a different snapshot. It can be anywhere in between those times. Okay? Now, they never cash out. Ever. This is what we call our truth in lending slide. Anybody ever had, you're the only guy here who's got a mortgage, but do you remember when you closed your mortgage, you got a truth in lending statement? Do you remember that?
Yes.
And you remember looking at your truth in lending statement and screaming, and oh my God!
Yes.
But what am I doing? Okay, because I borrowed $100,000 and now I'm paying back $300,000. That's what these folks are doing, right? This is their truth in lending statement. In a period of 30 years, at $400 a month, they will give you $144,000. Isn't it good to be the bank? Huh? All right. 455% return. Remember, there's just some snapshots for you to look at to get comfortable with. Okay, here's where we wrap it all up. Please remember that patience pays. Patience pays. You got to calm down. You got to hear the words I'm saying. Patience pays. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Everybody hear me? I didn't show you all this chart to say, hey, this is what's going to happen in 30 days. You're going to get, okay? This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's simply taking banking and mortgages and tying them to real estate. And why do we do that? Because we can buy houses at tremendously low prices. We can sell them for tremendously low prices to investors, and we can make a return. Whether we're selling ourselves to the end user or we're selling to an investor and helping you get to the end user, same process. But this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not put money in, money out. You're buying real estate. When you sign up, you're going to pick a house, you're going to buy a house, and you bought a house. What we do here is do not accept investments. We do not take money. We're a privately held company. I'm the only principal in the company, and we buy these houses. Every house in that list over there, I currently own. That's why I'm standing here talking to you, and I have my houses for sale, and if you would like to purchase them, you can go over there and view them, and I will gladly sell them to you. Okay? So it is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It is a home. But we do have a proven system, a set of services that we have placed in place. That process on your horizon should be about 12 to 18 months. To me, that's extremely short term. But 12 to 18 months is what you should have. Sometimes it happens quicker. Sometimes some of these houses that you guys buy tonight will sell, what's today? Monday. We probably get one or two. Or next week we might get one. And then it might be 6 months for a couple of them. You just never know. Okay? You never know. But you should have a 12 to 18 month horizon. That's enough time to get someone the property. That's enough time to get their credit repaired. That's enough time to get them a mortgage. And if you have a 12 to 18 month horizon, you will be pretty satisfied with this product. Here's some of our stats in real time. 67%, and actually our numbers have gone up, but this is a very current number. 67% of all of our properties, once they're purchased by us, on the front side, within 90 days are under rent-to-own contract. That's a real stat in real time. We're selling 67% of our homes within 90 days from the time that we purchased them to end users in rent-to-own contracts. Okay? So focus on your return, though. Focus on those charts I talked about. Focus on the $50, $60, $70, $80,000 you're getting back. Please. Do not focus on your perceived value. Why do you think I had to put that in a slide? It's the same reason people put warning labels on stuff. It's because somebody did it. Right? I got a lot of them I could tell you, but there's some pretty ridiculous warnings out there, right? That means somebody actually did that crazy thing so much they had to write it and put it on the back of a bottle. Like, don't put on deodorant near a fire, okay? And so somebody actually put on deodorant near a fire for them to write that down. I'm saying don't focus on your perceived value. Why? Because people actually do. They focus on, you'll get sidetracked if you're not careful, and you'll start to focus on not on the system, but on, wow, that house was worth $150,000 just a couple years ago. Or that house was worth $100,000.